Basically, I work in government at the moment and I love IT. I enjoy open data and it's great when you can get some good data. So yeah, I thought I'd have a go and see what I could do with it and what I could get out of it. It's basically it for me.
Yeah, open data is a really good initiative, and this is just an opportunity to promote it, I guess, and see what other people can do with it. We have our own ideas, but everybody else has been coming up with all sorts of things, so it's really interesting to see it
I
all.
first heard about GovHack probably about 3 or 4 months ago and came across an exciting project that someone else had worked on. That sort of piqued my interest, and thinking about it, all of the data that's coming out and the efforts that government's making, the opportunity to participate in how that data is being used is very exciting. So I thought I'd come along, have the opportunity to network, and I've met some fantastic people here and come across some very exciting data that's going to make life very much easier for me in the future with the other work that I do. So fantastic event, thoroughly recommend it.
I recommend everyone to attend next year GovHack, because I attended, this is my second year, and then I learned a lot with meeting new people and then getting good ideas and then brilliant experience. So I recommend everybody to attend next year.
After coming here, I came to know what a teamwork is and how to work with people who don't know who each other is, and it's nice to be here.
So basically, we got a great team to work with, good new networking, and at the same time, we got a lot of other data which we can see normally it's hard to find, and it's more beneficial so that we can reuse the data and do much better solutions.
GovHack is a very beautiful experience. I think it's one of the greatest experiences in my life, to be honest, because it's a very intense situation. We are 5 PhD students and just thought that we could actually implement massive number of ideas. I mean, we just said, okay, we're gonna submit 10 different ideas, and it's really brilliant. But when we just actually gathered together and just shared our responsibility, we thought, oh, it's a very big thing, because you have to do, project management, you have to actually develop a software, you actually do the marketing, and just finding the connection between production and just finding the consumer is really a big thing. It's a big job, and producing the videos. No, it takes quite a lot of time. So for me, it was really great experience. And actually, this is the first time I'm just doing GovHack. And again, next year, I'm going to come back again.
Yeah, that's the same thing actually. So we got some experience here, worked together. So it's a teamwork and a great effort. We shared our knowledge, we bring out our ideas, we implemented it. So we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it very much to work with, and we'll be happy to join again in the next year.
Well, it was a great experience for me. I got a chance to explore myself because recently I submitted my thesis. So it was a good brainstorming session for me of 2 days. And yeah, I think I have more tolerance power now to work overnight. It's really a good experience after a long time. Yeah, I will definitely participate again if I get a chance.
And this is my first time. I get more experience from others actually, how to just marketing our product to others actually, because here we are before I'm doing some actually some technical works, but today I know how to just from the coding area to marketing to others people. It is actually a tough job, but honestly speaking, I want to just participate it next year also.
Yeah, well, for me, it's an amazing experience. GovHack 2015. I came about this from my friend AJ, and I didn't take time to agree to join this kind of challenging competitions. Why I like I like it for the nature of these competitions. You have 3 days, and within 3 days you have to code your idea. You have to think about that. You have to marketing. A lot of things involved in this kind of competitions. So I think it's great. It's great experience, and we are working with our friends to materialize something we have in our mind. So I think this kind of competition is giving great opportunity to to contribute something towards society. So that's why I think it's great, and in future if I get chances like this, I'll definitely join.
To participate in GovHack because I like dealing with open data and I enjoy finding out different ways to visualize it. Even just meeting other people that come to the same event have the same ideas as us, and it's pretty cool to talk with them.
Okay, so what did I get to experience? Well, I got to work with some new open data. We used the ABN stuff, never worked with anything like that. So it was pretty cool to look at all that data and see what we can do with it. It was good to work with my teammates. Yeah, it was good fun. Had a lot of fun.
So would I recommend this? Definitely. We've come here for 3 years in a row. It's always different, always a good challenge. Competition's getting a lot more fierce, which is good, and definitely recommend it for anyone.
Free beer.
Myself, Sikantapal, just I have completed my PhD from School of Information and Communication Technology, Griffith University, Gold Coast. So I was very interested to join to any new party regarding any research work or any industry type development. So I got this information from my friends that there is going on seminar. That's why I was too much interested to join with this team. Basically, I wanted to get some new ideas which can be implemented in research work and as well as industries. And I got some ideas as well. I will try my best to implement that one in my research work. And I think it is a very good idea to communicate with other people to share the idea, and also we can make some friendships so that in the near future when we will work in any industry or any academic institution, we can make very good friendship. And so this sort of things I thought, and that's why I joined in this type of event.
Yeah, well, I'll support his things, and I'll just sum of his word of echoes that like this is a platform for a student, for people who is working in an industry or government to come together and share their experiences, their knowledge with the open data sets that are available. Now, our data sets, like, it would have a value only and only when it has been explored by as much and as people, because whenever it's been explored, it doesn't lose its weightage, because rather it gets its richness. And it's very important in our days of age of IT, where we are always relying on the data. We need to explore it, and we need to give some impedance from each and every angle, like angle of industry, angle of the government, and angle of the academia, the main three realms that are working with the data technology nowadays. Another important thing that I found over here is that this competition is also supporting different type of like an international tie-up with the other countries, like New Zealand. They have included, maybe in the future they're including the other, maybe one of my suggestion would be also including the other countries from the part of the world, so that it could be a worldwide competitions, so that we can also have the thoughts of the Western worlds and also the Central worlds, because they are also having a good research labs, and even their governments are very much aware about this type of data. So maybe they can bring those countries also in the same brief, and they can have a good worldwide competition. Best of luck.
Hi, myself Chandra, and as for my friend Srikantra and Javijit says, it is absolutely right, but I want to mention one more thing, that the name is really very much charming, that is the GovHack. So it is the how to hack the government. So I don't know, but I think it is the more appropriate, that is the ethical hacking, or how to utilize the data against the hacking. And it is the open source data, and we get all the data accessible over here. So it will definitely, for our research perspective, it is the analyzement of the data, how to use those data for the human goodness. And I want to just one more comment, that the organizers are very beautiful, and they are very much energetic.
They are very charming.
Charming also. And they gave us full nourishment over us, and
never forget to say about the foods.
Yeah. And foods and drinks also, and they are very much friendly. So I must thankful to all of them about the organization. That's it.
I love this event, and first of all, I would like to thank all the volunteers and all the working staff for looking after us and for organizing such a good event. I think that they are very nice, very warm and friendly. They even help keep the luggage for us. And then any problems for any of the questions, just ask them. Then you will receive very warm response. And then I love the food here. And I think that I promise that each of the young people should try to participate in this event, because you can make friends here, and then all the people here are very active and they are very interested, and they are very energetic in generating new ideas that will make very potential impacts on the IT or on the economy of the world. And I think in this event, I have learned how to the brainstorm, and then I think that I have think of something very, very big. I love my ideas, and then maybe later or for my future life, I will continue some of my ideas here or build a company or something like that. So if you are young people, I suggest that you come here and then make friends with us. It's nice, yeah.
Big clap for GovHack. Big clap for
We decided to join GovHack as a team because we're actually got a startup group and we operate out of Griffith here through the enterprise department, and we're actually encouraging people to get into startup culture, build apps and get into app development, particularly on the Gold Coast and around this local area. So we actually think that there's a big void in this country with startup businesses, startup companies. And so that's one thing that we really want to try and introduce to not just ourselves, but everyone here at Griffith and the local community as well.
So the group consists of like heaps of first year students, and they don't know that much. So I got a lot of experience in managing teams as well as programming, but it's mainly for a learning experience for each group to understand what to do for their group when they produce a product, is what we got out of GovHack.
And would I recommend that other people get involved in GovHack? Yeah, absolutely. I think I talk to a lot of people and everyone's kind of keen on the idea, but they're reluctant to get involved because they feel like they can't contribute. And the one thing that I've really learned this weekend is that everyone can contribute, and it's great fun.
Why did I participate in GovHack 2015 on the Gold Coast? Because I wanted to have a look at what information was out there and see how I could apply this to creating behaviour change, particularly around health. And I really wanted to connect with other people who are interested in grabbing what tools and information we've got available and working with it to make new things. Like Luke.
What did I get out of this experience? Well, first of all, I got to meet new people, including Horst, and I also got to work with one of my students, who's Blake. So that was really fun, and also I got to work with JavaScript, which I don't usually get a chance to do because I usually have to do PhD, in which I always have to write C++ and do image processing. So it was really fun this weekend, and I really had a good time.
Yeah, I absolutely would recommend coming to a GovHack to anyone else. I tried to recruit some other people, but now that I know how it works and how it runs, I'll definitely be bringing at least 3 or 4 friends next time, maybe even a team from work.
I would recommend it just because of how much fun it is to do and just to meet new people and have a good time.
This is my first GovHack I participated in. I did it because I want to learn, it's more like the development, quickly learn the development cycle about how to develop new things and everything like that, and it was a very fun experience, so yeah.
I found it was quite good teaching you how to work under pressure. Learned quite a few new skills in programming, very quickly obviously, and got to put them to use straight away.
As my 4th GovHack, I recommend everyone join the GovHack. It's a great community experience where you get to join people with all skill levels, from beginners up to expert programmers, and bring something together in only 48 hours. Good fun, a little bit of stress, but you get a product developed at the end.